Radio Lewes. Local webcasting for a worldwide audience.
Well, greetings, good people. Welcome to the first edition of Americana Deep Dive. My name is Lonnie, and I'd like to invite you into the heart of America, more specifically to join me on a trip across a century or more of the American musical vernacular. In these shows, we'll be focusing mainly on contemporary forms of Americana, but also glorying in everything from early folk and country, bluegrass, honky-tonk, all the way through lots of damn fine blues. Taking a swing through New Orleans too. We'll be heading up to Chicago and enjoying the varied forms of electric blues, southern rock, alt country, and beyond. So all the good stuff. Plenty of finger-picking folk and slide guitar, fiddle, banjo, boogie-woogie piano, bluesy harmonica. You get the idea. Okay, that's a lot of territory to cover, but we are in no rush, so sit back, turn it up, and enjoy the ride. To get things started, you just heard James Burton and his take on that glorious stomp Mystery Train, recorded in 1971. Many artists have released their own renditions of that fine tune from its first recording by bluesman Junior Parker in 1953, but more associated with Elvis Presley, of course, who had a great hit with that just 2 years later. But it's always fresh and funky and gives a fair idea of the direction of travel here. Okay, so one thing that we'll be doing in these sessions is swinging back and forth across time. And a great example of this, we're going to hear the Black Keys, certainly amongst the most important contemporary artists celebrating the blues and their take on the much-covered Crawling King Snake, popularized by the great John Lee Hooker, but also recorded by the Doors, of course, and Junior Kimbrough, amongst others. This seminal blues riff is off the Black Keys' 2021 album Delta Cream, a wonderful collection of fresh-sounding rock blues. So on you go, boys. So good. That's Black Keys, Crawling King Snake, and we're going to hear lots more from the Black Keys and indeed John Lee Hooker in the programs up ahead. I hope you'll be joining us. So, okay, next to turn to one of the most important figures in the alt country scene, Lucinda Williams. After a string of solid country blues albums from the late 70s and into the 80s, she released what was to become a seminal album in the whole Americana movement, Car Wheels on a Gravel Road, in 1998, which had a harder, rockier sound that went on to influence very many artists, blues, rock and country into a more distinctive and relatively new sound. Any track off this album would be exemplary, but here's the Grammy-nominated Can't Let Go.
Don't make me sit all alone and cry. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. I'm like a fish out of water, a cat in a tree. You don't even wanna talk to me. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he puts me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. See, I died a candle and it burns so bright in my winter every night. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. You don't like to see me standing around, feel like I've been shot and fall down. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. He won't play me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Just ain't right. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Around every corner, something I see brings her right back how I used to be. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. It's over, I know it, but I can't let go. It's over, I know it, but I can't let go. It's over, I know it, but I can't let go.
So good. That's Lucinda Williams with Can't Let Go, a track that was covered by Robert Plant and Alison Krauss on their recent release Raise the Roof, a sequel of sorts to their multiple Grammy-winning album Raising Sand from 2007. And we shall hear from both these great records in good time. Now a warm welcome to R.L. Burnside, a true giant in the world of Mississippi hill country blues. Literally any track from the great man would do the trick, but let's go with this baby from the live LP Mississippi Blues from 1984.
See my jumbo load hanging out on the line. See my jumbo load hanging out on the line. Know about that, something on my mind. Wouldn't have been your baby, Lord, if it hadn't have been for you. would know, been your baby love if it hadn't have been for you. Way down here, where you wanna do. Fix my supper, baby Lord, let me go to bed. Fix my supper, baby Lord, let me go to bed. It's white lightning done gone to my head.
Tall and breezy with his long hair
awesome Gillian Welch there with My First Lover off her album Time, the Revelator from 2001. Gotta love that banjo. It's just so good. Okay, so before that you heard R.L. Burnside with Jumper Hanging Out on the Line, and we're going to hear lots more from both Gillian Welch and R.L. Burnside further on down the road. Okay, now undoubtedly the finest representative of laid-back country blues, Mr. J.J. Cale, and a sweet and soulful love song off his Troubadour album from 1976. And this is dedicated to my beautiful wife, Nikki.
Hey baby, it's your time now. Hey baby, you made it somehow. Don't let nobody come and bring you down. Hey baby, you got 'em on the run. You know, you got 'em on the run.
Hey Baby by J.J. Cale, and thank you for that, and we'll see you again real soon. Next up is a lovely track from another giant of the world, from the world of country music, Bonnie Raitt. Now, country music gets a bit of a hard time outside the specific contexts of its creation, and much of the impetus of alt country and other forms of contemporary Americana lies in moving away from the mainstream tropes and, some would say, cliches associated with the genre. But when it's as real and pure as this, well, it's just great. This is Angel from Montgomery off the Streetlights LP from 1974.
Dreams were thunder. This old house would have burnt down at a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. Weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, those years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them, they're buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
how much fun was that? That's a pretty little ditty entitled Choctaw Hayride by Union Station from 2003 off the live LP recorded with their longtime collaborator Alison Krauss. That's the second mention for her today, but we shall hear the lady sing, and often in the times ahead. Now, Americana means many things to many people, but generally accepted is the very important part that the next band, Uncle Tupelo, played in setting a new course for American musical traditions by combining the feel of acoustic folk and old country. And along with other artists like Wilco and Son Volt, both of whom we'll hear from in spades as in the programs up ahead, helped establish a new generation of bands and solo artists proud to reinterpret their musical heritage for a contemporary age. A fine example of that is the next track, New Madrid, off the Uncle Tupelo album Anodyne from 1993. It's interesting, at that time, while grunge was remodeling rock music in the Pacific Northwest, the southern states were still keeping it real in their own idiom. Here's Uncle Tupelo.
All my daydreams are disasters. She's the one I think I love. Rivers burn and then run backwards. For her, that's enough. They all come from New York City, and they woke me up at dawn. She walked with me to the fountain. She held onto my arm. Come on, do what she did. Roll me under New Madrid. Shake my baby and please bring her back. Death won't even be still. Karen's over the landfill. Buries us all in its broken back. There's a man with conviction, and although he's getting old, Mr. Browning has a prediction. We've all been told. So come on back, New York City. Roll your trucks in at dawn. Walk with me to the fountain and hold onto my arm. Come on, do what you did. Roll me under New Madrid. Shake my baby and
shore. Divorce and pills are commonplace. Computers are running the human race, and walking, it's just a waste of time. In my mind, I was talking to Loretta. I'm missing things I've never known. Still wondering how to make a home. Thinking of that house along the field, where the blackbirds would land in the palm of God's hand, and us kids ran so free for a while. In my mind, I was talking to Loretta. Just what a woman supposed to do? Be a mama and a lover, break down undercover, get fixed up and make a living too. In my mind, I was talking to Loretta. The sun is resting on the kitchen table. My head is willing, thank God I'm able. Thank God my daddy still sings his pretty song. My mama is busy, she's getting on well. TV streamlines news from hell. Some things, oh, they're just all turned around. In my mind, I was talking to Loretta. It's always easy to miss a friend. Sometimes it's hard to face the end. Maybe one day we'll get things ironed out. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a minute. I'll write you a letter and send it. For now, I'll just put that old record on. In my mind, I was talking to Loretta. In my mind, I was talking to Loretta.
Well, wasn't that sweet? It's in my mind, I was talking to Loretta by the hugely talented Pieta Brown off her debut album from 2002. A multi-instrumentalist, excellent songwriter, producer, and beautiful singer. She's worked with Mark Knopfler, John Prine, and Justin Vernon of Bon Iver as well. And everything she's done, as far as I can tell, is just gorgeous. Before that, Jeff Tweedy on vocals with Uncle Tupelo, another favourite artist of mine, and someone I'm extremely looking forward to catching at the Black Deer Festival of Americana taking place in Eridge Park, about an hour from here in Lewes, in late June. Jeff and Wilco are headlining the Saturday night along with the Waterboys, so that promises to be pretty spectacular. More on that event and the artists due to perform at that festival in the weeks ahead. As a wee taster, I have to play a favourite track of mine off Jeff Tweedy's fourth solo album from 2001, Love is the King, which is just wonderful from start to finish. It was recorded during lockdown in 2020 after Wilco's tour that year was cancelled, and written, performed and recorded just with his sons Spencer and Samuel. What a beautiful thing to be able to do, to make some beautiful music with your family. And this is the wonderfully ironic Natural Disaster, replete with its charmingly retained full start.
I've seen it twisted tear across the plains. The weather's insane, but I would always stay far enough away until I fell in love. That's enough of a natural disaster for me. Saw a lightning bolt punch a bird right out of the sky. I watched him fry. Poor little guy never got to fall in love before he died. And that's enough of a natural disaster for me. Lord, 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 what misery. Oh my Lord, what a tragedy. Tears in my eyes, I pray no one can see. Well, that's enough of a natural disaster for me. Oh, that's enough of a natural disaster for me.
There it is, Natural Disaster off Love is the King. Such a beautiful LP, so really recommend tracking that down if you don't already know it. Okay, so now for a very beautiful piece of music by another extremely special artist, Micah P. Hinson from Abilene, Texas. I've been lucky enough to witness the man himself perform in Brighton twice in recent years. The second time making sure that I did actually give him a big, deep hug at the end of the show, which I neglected to do first time round and really regretted. So rectified that. Anyone who's ever experienced Micah in any way will appreciate that. That really is the only valid response to his artistry. He's a strange kid, but a really beautiful man. I urge all listeners to seek out his music. He's as genuine an artist as you'll come across. This is from his 2014 release, Micah P. Hinson and the Gospel of Progress. And this is the gorgeous Beneath the Rose.
It is said that you cannot be found under rocks, a broken skull. I will lay down, I will lay down. I can be found beneath the road, beneath the road, alone. Safe to say that I'll never be found. Broken bones holding loose. You will be crowned. You will be crowned queen of all you have found. You have found alone.
Head on down to the street, gal. Let's go out a kicking with the boys and the gals. Wear your dress and bring my ring. Someone's gonna get it, ain't gonna be me. Lucy, Lucy, my gal. Lucy, Lucy, my gal. Lucy, Lucy, my sweet. Lucy, Lucy, my gal. I was just gonna hit him, but I'm gonna kill him now. We all met about 3:30. Lucy, she was rocking by my kicking machine. Too many straights, not enough grease. That's when Lucy got it in the chest, I think. Lucy, Lucy, our gal. Lucy, Lucy, my sweet. Lucy, Lucy, my gal. I was just gonna hit him, but I'm gonna kill him now.
Screaming for him. Boots all dirty, sexy and thin. And on come the lights from the streets in their cars. I was just laughing when I hit the floor.
Lucy, Lucy, my gal. Lucy, Lucy, my gal. Lucy, Lucy, my sweet. Lucy, Lucy, my girl. Lucy, Lucy, my gal. Just gonna hit him, but I'm gonna kill him now.
Yeah, baby, there goes Ryan Adams with Shakedown on 9th Street from his debut album, Heartbreaker. Now, Ryan does lo-fi and intimate too, but when he rocks hard. Just love that one. It's just really great. Okay, we're going to finish with another very fine musical artist of real conviction, Alindra Segarra, who, with Assaulted Companions, records as Hooray for the Riff Raff. Hailing from New Orleans, but via New York, these good people play a range of folk styles infused with a tough urban sensibility. They can swing on the porch under the moonlight and rock hard at the dive bar too, which makes them kind of perfect in my book. This track, Delta Mamba Blues, kicks off their 2013 LP, My Dearest Darkest Neighbor. And so I shall leave you with this wonderful track and hope to enjoy your company again next time round. Until then, stay safe and keep on rocking. Adios.
1, 2, 1. Well, come away with me, my little Delta boy. I wanna be your Delta mama for a while. And if you stay, well, you see that I can bring you lots of joy. I can turn those little teardrops into a smile. Well, if you're blue, don't cry. Just wander right downtown, and you can find your Delta mama waiting there. Well, I thought you knew that I would never let you down. I can ease your if the grass grows brown, don't you hang your head too low. No, there ain't no need for you to sit and pine. If you just ask around, well, I'm sure someone will know just exactly what it takes to get you back to feeling fine. Well, come away with me, my little Delta boy. I wanna be your Delta mama for a while. And if you stay, well, you'll see that I can bring you lots of joy. I can turn those little teardrops into a smile.
Radio Lewes. Local community webcasting.